What is up, everybody? Zero here. Have you ever wondered what the future of warfare is going to look like? I'm not talking laser swords and teleportation, although that would be awesome. From robotic soldiers to hypersonic missiles, here are 7 amazing new military technologies that are shaping the future of warfare. Let's get started. Modern warfare is evolving rapidly thanks to incredible technological advancements. All right, let's kick things off with a bang. A hypersonic bang, that is. We're talking about missiles that travel at speeds faster than Mach 5, which is 5 times the speed of sound. To put that into perspective, that's like traveling from Los Angeles to New York City in under 30 minutes. First off, imagine trying to shoot down something moving that fast. It's like trying to hit a bullet with another bullet, while blindfolded. And riding a roller coaster. Not easy, right? These missiles are incredibly difficult to detect and intercept, giving adversaries very little time to react. Second, these bad boys can maneuver in flight, making them even harder to hit. They can zigzag, change altitude, and even pull some crazy aerial acrobatics, all while hurtling towards their target with pinpoint accuracy. And if that's not enough, hypersonic missiles can pack a serious punch. We're talking about delivering massive amounts of kinetic energy upon impact, enough to obliterate even the most fortified targets. Despite these challenges, the race is on to master hypersonic technology, and it's going to have a major impact on the future of warfare. Next up, we're stepping into the realm of science fiction, or is it science fact? We're talking about directed energy weapons, also known as DWs. These weapons use focused energy like lasers or microwaves to disable or destroy targets. It's like something straight out of Star Wars, but instead of lightsabers, we're talking about real-life laser beams that can take down drones, missiles, and even small boats. DWs have been in development for decades, and they're finally starting to become a reality on the battlefield. In fact, the US Navy already has a working laser weapon system called LAW-DWs, which stands for Laser Weapon System. It's mounted on the USS Ponce and has successfully shot down drones and disabled small boats in tests. So, how do these things actually work? Well, it's all about focusing a large amount of energy onto a very small area. Imagine using a magnifying glass to burn ants with sunlight. It's the same basic principle, but on a much larger and more destructive scale. When that concentrated energy hits its target, it can burn, melt, or even vaporize it in a fraction of a second. They travel at the speed of light, making them virtually impossible to dodge. They're also incredibly precise, capable of hitting targets with pinpoint accuracy from miles away. Despite these hurdles, DWs have the potential to revolutionize warfare. Hold on to your hats, folks, because things are about to get really interesting. We're talking about autonomous drones, the flying robots that are changing the face of warfare. These aren't your grandpa's remote-controlled airplanes. These drones are packed with artificial intelligence, allowing them to operate without any human intervention. They can fly themselves, make decisions, and even engage in combat, all without a human pulling the strings. They're already being used for a wide range of military operations, from surveillance and reconnaissance to search and rescue and even targeted strikes. One of the most promising areas of development is swarm technology. Imagine a swarm of hundreds or even thousands of autonomous drones all working together like a hive mind. They could overwhelm enemy defenses, carry out coordinated attacks, and even act as a mobile sensor network, providing real-time intelligence to commanders on the ground. And because they're relatively small and inexpensive, losing a few drones in battle wouldn't be as big of a deal as losing a manned aircraft or a tank. But the real game changer here is the AI that powers these drones. As AI technology continues to evolve, these drones are only going to get smarter, faster, and more capable. Remember those awesome Iron Man suits that Tony Stark builds? Well, we're getting closer and closer to making those a reality, at least in the military. I'm talking about exoskeletons and wearable tech, the high-tech gear that's turning ordinary soldiers into super soldiers. Imagine strapping on a lightweight exoskeleton that gives you superhuman strength and endurance. You could carry hundreds of pounds of gear without breaking a sweat, run for miles without getting tired, and even leap over small obstacles with ease. That's the promise of exoskeleton technology, and it's already starting to become a reality. The military is also investing heavily in other types of wearable tech, like augmented reality headsets, smartwatches, and even biometric sensors that can track a soldier's vital signs in real time. These devices can provide soldiers with a wealth of information, from real-time battlefield data to navigation assistance to even early warnings of potential health problems. One of the most promising applications of wearable tech is in the area of situational awareness. Imagine a soldier wearing an AR headset that overlays digital information onto their real-world view. This kind of enhanced situational awareness can give soldiers a critical edge in combat, allowing them to make faster, more informed decisions. But wearable tech isn't just about giving soldiers an edge in battle, it's also about keeping them safe. Chapter 5: Artificial Intelligence in Warfare, the brains behind the bots. Get ready to have your minds blown, folks, because we're about to enter the world of artificial intelligence in warfare. And no, I'm not talking about some Hollywood sci-fi scenario where robots take over the world, although that's a whole other video. I'm talking about how AI is being used right now to revolutionize military strategy, intelligence gathering, and even combat operations. Imagine a computer system that can analyze massive amounts of data from satellites, drones, and other sources, sift through all the noise, and identify patterns that human analysts might miss. That's the power of AI in military intelligence. AI algorithms can track enemy movements, predict their next moves, and even identify potential threats before they emerge. But AI's role in warfare goes far beyond just intelligence gathering. It's also being integrated into autonomous weapons systems like those drones we talked about earlier, allowing them to make decisions and engage in combat without human intervention. Chapter 6: Cyber Warfare and Defense, the Digital Battlefield. Hold on to your keyboards, folks, because we're about to enter the digital battleground of cyber warfare. Forget about tanks and missiles. In this arena, the weapons are lines of code, and the battlefields are the interconnected networks that power our modern world. Cyber warfare is no longer the stuff of science fiction. It's a very real and present danger. We're talking about state-sponsored hackers, cyber criminals, and even rogue actors who can infiltrate computer systems, steal sensitive information, disrupt critical infrastructure, and even sow chaos and discord within entire societies. Imagine a cyber attack that cripples a nation's power grid, shuts down its financial institutions, or disrupts its communication networks. That's the kind of havoc that cyber warfare can wreak, and it's a threat that nations around the world are taking very seriously. But it's not all doom and gloom. Just as nations are developing their offensive cyber capabilities, they're also investing heavily in cyber defense. Chapter 7: Robotics and UGVs. The future is automated. Get ready for the rise of the machines, folks, because we're talking about robotics and unmanned ground vehicles, or UGVs, the robots that are rolling onto battlefields around the world. These aren't the clunky, slow-moving robots of science fiction. We're talking about agile, adaptable, and increasingly autonomous machines that can perform a wide range of tasks, from reconnaissance and surveillance to bomb disposal and even direct combat. Imagine a squad of robotic soldiers flanking a group of human troops, providing covering fire and clearing buildings with an efficiency and precision that would make even the most seasoned Special Forces operator envious. One of the biggest advantages of using robots in warfare is that it takes human soldiers out of harm's way. Robots don't get tired, they don't experience fear or panic, and they can operate in environments that would be too dangerous for humans, such as areas contaminated by chemical or biological weapons. But robots aren't just about replacing human soldiers. They're also about augmenting their capabilities. And as AI technology continues to advance, these robots are only going to become more capable. So there you have it, folks. 7 mind-blowing military technologies that are shaping the future of warfare right before our very eyes. From hypersonic missiles that can travel at 5 times the speed of sound to AI-powered robots that can think for themselves, the battlefields of tomorrow are going to look a lot different from those of the past. But as we marvel at these incredible technological advancements, it's important to remember that with great power comes great responsibility. The decisions we make today about how we develop and deploy these technologies will have far-reaching consequences for the future of warfare and for humanity as a whole. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in-depth explorations of military technology. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on these technologies, and let us know what topics you'd like us to cover next.